Howdy, folks. Guess what? Shabby's back. And he's back to do a new series of Interloper. Not streamed. Unstreamed Interloper. How about that? Haven't done that in a while. Gonna post these up just to YouTube. Just you and I. All cozy together in the long dark. So what I was thinking about this for this run was to do a non-streamed run, which I haven't done one of those in a long time. And we're going to focus on mapping, just all the stuff with maps. Because the number one, as they always say, one of the most important things to surviving on Interloper especially is map knowledge. So I thought, let's just do a run just focusing on everything about maps. The faithful cartographer achievement, which, probably one of the best things I've done in this game is to get that. All the exploration you have to do, all the moving pieces of mapping, charcoal, where to get the best area that you can map using the spray paint, polaroids, all that stuff. We're just going to focus on all that. And then really the thing is, the real key thing to this run that I want to really highlight is knowing the maps, each region, like what's all the secrets, where's the good loot in the regions, and just being able to navigate. To me, that's what this is going to be all about. So I hope you enjoy it. Again, just keep that in mind as you're watching these. I do have to survive, so there will be just basic interloper activities that we have to do. Can't avoid that. But while we're doing it, we're also going to try to focus on the map side of things as well. So join me on this adventure, and we'll see where it takes us. Hopefully it'll take us to all the regions in the game. We're gonna look under every nook and cranny, under every no stone unturned. Hopefully. Okay. So let's go ahead and load up or start up a new run. And I hope I can get these up on YouTube on a semi-regular basis. That's gonna be the hard part, actually. Not gonna be surviving, it's gonna be getting this stuff on YouTube. So here we go. Alright, we're going to play Astrid. I always play Astrid. Nothing against Will. Well, there are a couple of things against Will. The huffing, mainly. It's mainly the huffing. I'm just used to Astrid's voice, I guess, too. These are always the same. I always pick these. I always want to try something new. The Celestial Navigator one sounds pretty cool. But, and I've used it before. I really like it, but these really are the staples, the ones that sometimes if I'm doing a specific challenge, I will mix and match some of these, but really, these are the key ones, I think. Okay, what we're gonna call this? Oh, I don't have a clever name. Oh no. Traveling map? I don't know. Traveling map. Is it 2 L's? Traveling? What are we going to call this? Shabnav? Shabnav, okay. Shabnav. Here we go. Shabnav. That's a running joke. There's a few people that get that joke. We're going to call it Shabnav. Here we go. Ooh, let's become extraordinary, shall we? Oh, we got a Blackrock spawn. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. A lot of people just ditch the run if they get this. Not Shabby. No, sir. This is a good start. Guaranteed bedroll, guaranteed hacksaw. Good chance of getting a hammer also in the zone. We're down in this, one of the spawn points for this region is down in this ravine area. If we turn around and go that direction, we will go towards the mine, which is one of the locations of the bedroll. The bedroll can spawn in 2 places. Hopefully we'll get the one at the prison. But if we don't get the one at the prison, we have to come back this way and go to the mine, which can be tricky. And actually, my whole start here has become much more tricky because since the wildlife refresh, because you end up with timber wolves at the bricklayers retreat or whatever it's called, bricklayers. Let's say bricklayers. So now you have to get past the timber wolves, which really stinks. Makes it really tough. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna try it. Okay, now here's where we go up out of the ravine. Don't forget to get your teas. I say always with Interloper is just especially at the beginning, just grab everything. Just grab everything you can. Sorry, I have a cold right now. I'm sorry. I sound funny and I might cough or sniffle or whatever. My apologies. I'm also just now trying out a new setting on my mic, so I think I have it pretty good right now where I want it, but apologies if there are some issues that come up that I just didn't anticipate. Oh, game just froze up on me for some reason. Don't know why. Got some nice weather here. Okay, so we just came out of that ravine and we made a left. You can go right and then make another right and go towards the prison. But I like to go for the matches that are guaranteed at bricklayers. So we're always prioritizing matches at the beginning of an Interloper run. Always important. I don't want to spend too long looting stuff because, you know, we're just taking damage right now. And there's always timberwolves lurking around every corner. Ooh, we wanted to get that tinder. Although I do have a lot of tinder already from the cattail heads. Alright, now I think this is one of the hacksaw possible spawns. We got a piece of charcoal, so we can do some mapping. Recommend holding off on doing that kind of mapping until you get a little bit more geared up. But we might do, if the opportunity comes up, we'll do a little bit of mapping here and there. Definitely don't want to do it without a fire going right now. That's not a good idea. And it takes roughly about 15 minutes to survey an area. And we'll get into all that stuff as we progress. But like I said, for right now, let's not worry about doing that charcoal mapping until we get a little bit further along. So with the wildlife refresh, there has been just regular wolves up here by this trailer. So we'll just keep an eye out for those. Oh, that's a mushroom. Alright, I'm going to stay over here to the right because I think he might pop up over here. Let's just be careful. Okay, I'm not seeing any wolves. I know I missed some mushrooms and stuff, but that's okay. I'm trying to make sure I'm not going to get eaten. That's important. All right. Okay. First location. Here we go. We're going to carry spray paint. I don't know. Throughout. I still need to figure out, like, how I'm going to use the spray paint. I think I'm going to use it like we're taking notes. I don't take notes, but we're going to use the spray paint in that kind of... in a way that's similar to note taking. And so we're going to have our map marked up and will tell us where things are. The weather's really nice right now, but at the same time, we're really cold, and so it's like it's a kind of a gamble. Like, do you want to keep going while the weather's nice, or do you want to just warm up first? And see, we're not going to warm up very fast because it's really cold in here, and this isn't really a great bed. But we warmed up a little bit, so let's keep on moving. Because if the weather changes, then we're stuck. We don't want to be stuck here. Okay, so... okay, we don't have any timber... see, usually used to be there's always timberwolves around here. And always made it tricky. Let's see, do we need to go down a little bit further? We do, okay. Was that a... oop, frostbite risk, okay. Frostbite risk is associated with the wind. So if you don't have any wind at the very beginning of your run, you won't accumulate any risk of frostbite. And in fact, you can actually kind of delay frostbite if you're really like, I don't know, like if you're really conscious of like seeing out the wind, you will delay it. But that's just something that you only can use, like, this only works like at the very beginning of the run before you get gloves and a hat, so it's not something you need to know like throughout the game, but it is good to start off with that in mind. Okay, now lately there have been timberwolves right in front of the bricklayers, which we're gonna come around the corner here and see what we got here. Okay, here we go. And they'll be just right in front of the... I'm just gonna kind of sneak up here. Wait a minute, am I in the wrong spot? Oh, we passed it. Whoops. How'd I do that? Not very shabby-like, Shab. Okay, I see him down there. This is going to be a harder approach. I don't know if I've done this approach before, because I usually don't pass up the lake like that. Oh well. Hey, it happens. Too busy commentating. I really need to be... I don't want to start sneaking until I really need to, but at the same time, as soon as they see you, it's like over. Like this, it's over. Like your opportunity. See, they're right there next to the cabin. They're right on it. I mean, they're right there. I don't have a rock either. Rock is good to throw to get kind of clear these jerks. And keep an eye on this frostbite. Yeah, there's like 5 of them over there. whole crew. I'm going to try to go up over this and then shoot down to the... Now, if we can get out of their line of sight, then we can walk like regular. Like a real Shabby. Okay. Alright. Okay. Be careful, Shab. Be careful now. We're just gonna sneak right in there. We're not gonna get... We're okay. We're gonna take some damage, but that's okay. Don't want to twist anything. Okay, we got incoming here. Okay, he turned around. Okay. Now you don't want to... We're gonna probably twist something, but it's kind of unavoidable. Unavoidable. Maybe not. I've never actually been able to sneak in here without them seeing me. I think it's probably going to be a pretty tall order. Don't think it's going to work. It would be nice to not get aggro from them, but uh-oh. Okay, let's just run. I saw him moving in towards me and I was like, let's just go. Okay, now we got our trusty matches. Trusty matches. Okay. Do we have them? Okay. I think we're good here. Let's just fire it up. Alright. Okay, now, what we'll do here is we'll just hang out here for a bit, warm up. When the weather is calm enough, we gotta get the hell out of here. But it's not calm enough right now, so we gotta just hang. Got some gloves, got a coat. This is good. We want to get some torches and get some water going. That's two key things. Alright. Now there are... Sometimes I have found a sewing kit here, but I don't see one right now. A little bit of food. Sometimes they're just it's hiding in plain sight, but I don't see anything else. That's it. Okay. All right, we're just gonna make some water for right now. Just hang out. Let's see. Is there anything we can do? Probably, like, we can prep some. Let's cook this. Let's go ahead and cook this. I'm gonna also prep teas. Okay. Now I jiggled it. I jiggled that tomato soup so it wouldn't burn. Alright, we got it going. We got things happening. We still got an hour on that. Let's just keep on doing this. Okay, see, it's hot and it's not burning, so it's good. Just leave it. And these wolves will not stop. Like, you gotta really basically just... Oh, look at this hacksaw. This is why I came out here. It's kind of hard to see, but it's underneath this door. Very good. Very good to have. Okay. They will be back, so... Ugh. So scary. They will come down the dock, so you can't... Team is so boiled. Okay. Now we missed out on some... I'm just gonna skip the bin. It might have a piece of coal in it, which would be very good to have, but at the cost of getting bitten, not worth it. Alright, see this, we'll just keep an eye on the wind. We're just gonna watch the wind now. We've made all our teas. There's not much more we can do. We can make some teas. That's about it. Did we check this thing? We did, didn't we? Okay. What if you could, like, repair... I bet you can repair this roof like you can the, Mountaineer's hut. I wonder if you can fix the door, too. I'd like to, like, maybe fix this place up someday. Might be fun to do. You can fix the Timberwolf Mountaineer's hut roof, and it will, the average temperature will increase. I just don't know what. I want to experiment with that and figure out exactly what that is. Alright, now let's make a little bit of tea here. How much water do we have? Okay. It's a good start. We just need to wait. We just need to hold off until this wind chills out. Got to get some... See, I'm glad I picked up all these sticks. This is good. We won't make it out of here unless the wind stops, so it's kind of pointless to even try. With the wolves will just kill you. They won't stop until you, like, they'll chase you all the way until they can't chase you anymore, so pretty much gotta... You can, like, goat. You can get, like, on the cliff and just goat around. That's another way to avoid them, but I'm not very good at that. I don't want to endure that pain. Drink a little bit. Alright, we're just gonna wait this out. I have a little shortcut way over to the prison from here. And it means going right past the bear cave. And last time I did this, there's also a moose that spawns in. I got stomped by a moose. So, let's try not to let that happen again. But, good news was, it chased all the timberwolves off, so that was good. That was kind of a plus. Alright, what do we got now? Is it calming? No, it's still pretty... Still blowing. Just wait it out. Yeah, it's still windy. Still too windy. This would be a good time to go. I mean, as far as the light goes. At least they stopped growling. I don't think there's any point in trying to defeat these wolves. This is not gonna happen. They'll just re-aggro. At least that's my experience with Blackrock Timberwolves, is they just don't stop. Alright, I don't know, man. This wind is... It's right on the verge of being, like, too windy, but... We might have to just go. I think we should just go. Let's get some teas, and then we're gonna... Or, torches, I mean. Okay, very important to get torches. You'll die without a torch. Now I guess I do have this coal for emergency. If our torch gets blown out, we can make a fire. And then maybe just have a standoff with them or something. I don't want to do that. Okay, here we go. Let's eat our tomato soup and head out the door. Alright, wish me luck. Here we go. Alright. Let's run. Just run. So you can kind of... Just don't let them get in front of you. That's sort of important. It's important that they don't get in front of you. And also, it's important not to get a sprain. You don't want to get a sprain either. That's bad. Uh-oh. Sometimes when they bark like that, it's like they're gonna attack you. Okay, now we got one in front of us. One in front of us now. So that's not good. Not good. Uh-oh. Look out. Oh no. See, now they're in front of me. Not good. Oh, we got an aurora? Alright, I don't know where that one wolf went. Alright. Oh, she's yawning. Ask her yawning. This is boring to her. But this was where Moose was before. Okay. Now that's the bear cave, right there. I don't know if the bear's around here anymore. I'm not sure. Do not know. Uh-oh. Okay, we're about to run out of our torch. This is kind of danger time right now. This is where we might get bit, right here. Possibly. Okay. Okay, so here's my little shortcut. We're getting closer to like where we're gonna be safe, but we're not quite there yet. Gotta keep on moving. I'm not sure, do we have a... I can't tell if there's an aurora kicking it. Yeah, here we go, got an aurora. But it's gonna be okay, because we're almost there. They're not gonna turn into aurora wolves, so we'll be okay. In fact, you'll lose aggro whenever they make the change. When they turn, they will actually... Oh man, I'm worried about this wind. I'm worried. We're so close. But this wind is really kicking up. I actually don't know what happens whenever they turn from... No, wait. Further. Almost there. I actually don't know what happens. Do they just despawn and they're I don't know what happens, actually, so... We're right here. Okay, now we made it. Alright, we're safe. We're safe. Whew. Okay, stressful. So stressful. So stressful. My god. Okay, it's starting to get flickery. I've seen other people have this problem too, is like... Timberwolf aggro, it gets... It'll get kind of flickery, like this. Okay, let's warm up just a little bit. Let me just think for a second. I didn't drink any of my teas. I didn't have time. There was no time to drink teas. Okay, alright. Okay. Alright, let's just keep going. We're gonna go to the prison right now. We gotta get past some Aurora wolves, maybe, to get to a bed, which, that's gonna suck. I don't know if we'll make... That might actually what ends up killing us, is that. Kind of bad timing on this. But if we stay out here, we're gonna freeze to death, because we don't have enough fuel. So kind of have to go... push for the prison.
I hate being cold, 'cause I really do.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Don't want to lose my fire. Let's hang on to that. Okay, now here's our prison route here. And with the wildlife refresh, there might be wolves down here. I don't know. Probably should check on that before you... Because once you go down this, you can't get back up. Well, you can, but I don't know how. Like, you can goat up, but you have to be really good at goating. Which, that's not me. Not Shabby. I wish I knew a good way to get into the prison, to the bed, without having to go through the wolves, but we're gonna have to figure out, we're gonna have to do something. I just don't know what. Just not sure what. I guess maybe we could just wait in the guard shack. We would just wait until the aurora ends. That's something we could do, actually. I might just do that. And we don't even have to mess around with the wolves. Okay, that's an idea. Okay, alright folks. First Polaroid. This is your first Polaroid right here. This is always here. Always here. Very, very important for mapping purposes. So we're going to be getting all the Polaroids. When you map the Polaroid from a specific place, it reveals a bunch of the map for you. So they're really good to have for this kind of activity that we're going to be doing. Okay. Alright, in we go. Alright, well, I always like to do this first, just to... Because sometimes there's a wolf, like, right here. By the door. There isn't one now. Okay, that's good. Okay, now we're warm in here, so it makes me feel like we probably should just wait it out. Just wait this aurora out. Not a whole lot in here usually.
Man, I could use a drink.
Okay. Alright, that is it. Okay, so we're just gonna stand here. We're gonna stand here and wait out this aurora. Actually, we could continue to loot now that I think about it.
I could eat a horse.
There's another area over there we could loot. Let's warm up a little bit, just a little smidge, and we'll continue to loot. We won't have a bed though. That's the issue. And drink these down. Get some calories off of them, get some hydration. $17, okay. I think we're good. Oh, look at these. 25%. We don't want to eat those until we get to a bed. So we'll just hold off on those. Okay. All right, looking pretty good. Let's head on over to the. Well, we got to warm up, don't we? We're not warming up at all. It might be warmer in that other building. Let's just go for it.
It's so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
Let's just go on in here. Ooh. Okay. And there's always a bag of wolf meat there, which for some reason, I don't know why. It's not going to be very helpful for us. Alright, it's a little bit warmer in here, so we got 2 arrows up. Chevrons, if you will. Some people say chevrons. Fancy folk. Alright. I can use the little cheat customization mode here. I want to sort of see things to loot. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone! I could light my torch, but I think we're just gonna hang here until this aurora ends. I'll take some fatigue damage, it's not a big deal. It's better than getting eaten by an aurora wolf. Dusting sulfur. Okay, we don't really need that. You need that to make gunpowder, but you know, we don't need gunpowder. You can use gunpowder as an accelerant, but it's not really worth carrying around.
I'll take it.
It's kind of cool. This is kind of cool here. There's something in here I can't remember. Alright, well let's just chill here. Just wait until this ends. Look out the window. Longingly. Sadly. Shabbily. Okay, alright. Take it easy, Shab. Take it easy. Reel it in a little bit. What if you can do this? Hey, look at this. Look at that. Look, our first survey. How about that? How about that? And you know, these little items are the only thing. These will only pop up if you have a line of sight to them. If you don't have line of sight, they will not show up.
I think I need to lay down.
All right. She needs to lay down. Astrid needs to lay down. Sorry, Astrid. I guess we'll continue to stare out the window. Okay, let's eat some safe food. I mean, I think anything below 22%, I want to say, starts to get into like danger zone. Food poisoning. I'm still gonna like hold off on these though. Okay. Now if we get food poisoning, we have to basically run for the bed. Because we would take a significant amount of damage. I don't think it'll kill you though. I think it'll take you down to 15% and then that's it. It won't do anything beyond 15% damage. At least that's what I understand. I don't know for sure though. Alright, well let's just ride it out. Is this gonna be one of those all-night things or what? I don't know. Could very well be. Nope, there we go. Stop. Okay, now it's windy. Might be this also might be risky. Try to get past the wolves with a torch that goes out on you. Let's just let an hour go by and see what happens. Okay, it's getting worse. Okay. Alright, we can do this. Alright, we can do this. This is doable for sure. Okay. Okay, some antibiotics in there. Okay. Just make sure we looted everything. Got all that. All that. Got that, got that. Okay. I think we got it all. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. No idea why that wolf meat's there. I don't know what all those sounds are and what's going on. There's a hat in here we want to grab. Always a hat here. Ooh, and a thermos. Very good. We'll loot all this later. Let's get to a bed. I don't know if these are these Aurora wolves or what's happening. They kind of freak out when they change. Okay, they're just running wild. Crazy time. I hope they don't run into my safe area. Oh, good lord. So scary. Look at this. Look at that. Ran right in here. Okay, it ran back, I think, but I don't know. There might be one down in here. It ran down and back, maybe. Hard to say. Okay. Alright. Okay, it must have turned around here. Something. It definitely didn't shut the door. So, I guess I can count on that. Didn't shut the door. Okay. Alright, we know wolves cannot open doors. At least they're not velociraptors yet. Alright, let's get on in here. Oh no, now the bunny murdering begins. Okay, ooh, our skillet. We got a skillet now? Oh boy. Things are turning up shabby. Everything's coming up shabby. Oh, boy. Oh, we got our first can of peaches, folks. We got our first can of peaches. Now we're winning. Nothing can stop us now. Let's fully loot this while we have a fire going, and then we'll get some shut-eye. And I am going to venture and eat the sardines. We won't recover health if we get food poisoning, but we won't take much damage. So, it'll be okay. We actually have a pretty decent amount of condition right now, so we're looking pretty good. We're in a good spot. Got a thermos right away. That's great. Okay, and then nothing up there really. We'll take a peek, but I don't think there. You can get up on the roof, and then there's nothing up there. Watch there like be a Mackinac or something, something up there. Okay, we'll get some cloth later as well. There's a little bit of cloth here to get. Here's the radio for the trader. The tradio, as my friend Pez says. Okay. That's it. It's sleepy time. Okay. I'm gonna eat these sardines and we'll keep our fingers crossed here. No problem. Alright. Alright, good first day. How about that? Very good first day. Alright, let's sleep for 10 hours. We'll recover our health. And then we'll go on into the prison tomorrow and see if there's a bedroll in there. Forgot to put my hat on. Alright, gotta do that. Put your hat on, Shabby. There we go. Alright, no more frostbite. All that frostbite talk I was talking about earlier, totally meaningless now. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, it's good to know, like, you know, the first like 15 minutes of your run, but then after that, it's like, okay, you're fine. Okay. Alright, it's not windy, so we can, how many torches do we have? We only need one, really, to get past the wolves. What are these sounds? Okay, we got 2 torches, okay. That should be enough. That'll be enough. Alright, there's a rope climb here, but it's like... Let's do it, but it's almost pointless. Some lore and some that. Okay, that's it. Alright, I did shut the gate down here, I think. You want to do that. You want to shut the gates. Do not want to be in here with the wolf. Alright, there's a wolf like right here. So, get ready. Here we go. Alright. I'm not going to bother picking those rose hips because I want to kind of get a gauge of the situation in here, because sometimes there's a bear in here, and if there's a bear in here, then it's like all bets are off at that point. This might be a good idea just to throw a rock down there and see if the bear will pop out. Alright, there's enough time to run back there. You can make a fire, but just want to see what we're dealing with here. I don't hear anything. I have been mauled by this bear, though, because sneaking around this corner like this, you just don't have enough time. You really don't have enough time. Looks like there's nothing here. Okay. There's not even a wolf here. I don't think, at least. Yeah. You're all clear, kid. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Something's around here. Something's glitched into a wall or something. Sounds like. It's probably a bear. Oh no, it's a moose. There's a moose here? Oh, it's in the other side. It's in the prison yard. There's a moose in the prison yard. Okay. Alright. Alright, I forgot about that. I've seen that before. I've seen that before. The first time I came into Blackrock, I saw it. I was like, oh, how did the moose get in here? What the hell? Okay. I think what we should do is make a fire. And cook up some taters. And gonna do it quick before we run out of this torch. Go ahead and use our jerry can. Why not? Okay. Sigh of relief. Okay, we don't have that many sticks. Throw a book on here. We're gonna get a ton of books here in just a sec. More books than we can handle, so this is good. In fact, I'll probably just throw these on. Cook these. And then go inside and get some more fuel. Because we're going to need torches. We got to pull some stuff off here. We're just going to grab books. You can also find some reclaimed in here too. I think. Might be wrong about that. I'm just looking for fuel right now. That's it. Okay, baseball bat. Oh, here's some reclaimed. Okay. Thought so. And a few more books. Okay. Alright, we'll loot this up in a bit. Let's just go out here and do our cooking and whatnot. Sir thriving, as they say. Okay, now what can we do while we're just waiting? We're doing pretty good, folks. We're doing good. We're in a good spot. Oh, I forgot to get cloth. We gotta get cloth. Make more bandages. Would be helpful. It's already pretty late in the day here. Alright, let's grab some of these. This is what I love. I love just being. One of my favorite things to do in the long dark is just chill next to a fire. That's just the best. That's just the best. It doesn't get any better than that. Okay. Alright, I think we think we're all set here. Could make more teas, but I think let's just expedite the situation here and head on in. Okay. Let's leave a little bit of water here because we're going to be really heavy going through here. Alright, off we go. Let me leave some books too. Okay. Alright, let's loot down here first. I want to know if we have the bedroll right away. First thing. Do we have the bedroll now? And I think it's in the next room. There's so much clutter in here, it's really tough to really loot with confidence, you know. Knowing that you've got everything. I'm looking for cloth too right now, so the debris on the ground is something I'm looking at. Mouse, huh? Okay. Alright, more books. And the bedroll is here. We got it. Sweet. And it's in good shape too. 78%. Awesome. So that means we don't have to go to the mine, which is a relief, because going to the mine sucks. You can do it. It can be done. I've done it many times, but it sucks. Not a fun trip. It takes a long time too. It's quite the journey. It's quite the journey. This is good. This is really exciting. Coffee's exciting as well. Okay, let's go on down into the prison. Loot it up. Go through this ventilator. This is all part of the story mode. If you play that, I recommend playing the story mode. You have to do all this stuff. So this is a battery repository for the trader, I guess. That's why there's a lot of batteries in the world now, and this is one of the places. The other two spots are Desolation Point and what's the other one? Maybe Zone of Contamination, I want to say, but I don't know. I can't remember. Okay, we're just staying to the right is what I'm doing here. Okay, this is the cool room. This is the fun room. This is the room where I'm sure terrible things have happened. No one likes to talk about it. That's what I think, at least, when I come in here. So we have a hacksaw and a bedroll now. There is also a chance for a hammer in this zone. I don't know the spots. I do know, well, I take that back. I know one of them is in the steam tunnels. That's one spot I do know. We'll hit the steam tunnels before we leave the zone as well. There is like a library sign that I wanted to get so bad. I can't remember where it is. You can't reach it though, that's what sucks. You can it's just right out of reach. Just barely out of reach. Yeah, we passed it. It's somewhere back there though. Okay, Okay, that's good for the Timbies. That flare. There's a stem in this room, so do not forget it. The first time I came in this room, I missed the stem. I didn't see it. I just opened these doors, and I was like, okay. And then left. It was right there. Don't miss it. Okay, more books and whatnot in here. Can you reach those? You can't. You can't even reach them. Interesting. Okay, more water. We might as well just take all the water. You can just always just drop it. But, you know, if it's free water, just grab it.
I'll take it.
Well, speaking of grabbing something, let's grab this. Throw that on. It's lighter if you wear it, so you want to wear it if you're, you know, in this situation. Like you don't have anything. Oh, there's some cloth. There we go. Alright. Still haven't found a sewing kit. That's too bad. Alright, that's it. We looted the prison. Except for, well, the bottom part. We haven't looted the upper part just yet. Where's that library sign at? It's somewhere around in this junk in here. Let's see. Is it? Oh, there it is. You can't reach that sign. And I want to so bad. Alright, we're going to clear junk and see if I can get to it. Yeah, see, that didn't help, did it? Yeah, see, it's lit up, but you just can't quite... I've been able to... You can go up here a little bit, barely, but... not enough to, like, reach it. I think the fact that I can't... See, like, even this will pop up. Like, you're close, but you're not quite close enough. Oh, okay. Alright, well. That was a good torch, too, I think. That was the big torch. That was our big torch. Oh, well. Okay. Alright, alright. Okay, Shabby. Doing great. Doing great. Setting a good example for everybody. Alright. I threw it in frustration is what it was. I was so angry I couldn't reach that library, so I just threw my torch at it. Hoping to knock it off the wall, it didn't work. It backfired. Alright. So let's go up top. Do some looting up there. I'm going to stop for the day here, folks. We're going to stop on this session. Good start. Got a good start. Really good start. Alright, let's loot this room up real quick. Some cloth. I'm gonna grab that. It blends in so nicely on the floor. Hard to see sometimes. Don't forget these up here. So next time, on our next session, we'll probably finish looting the prison, like the outside part, vehicles, things like that, and then probably we'll just head out. I have the bedroll, I have the hacksaw. Those are the two main things. Well, we'll do the steam tunnels. Sorry, we'll do the steam tunnels. After the steam tunnels, then we'll leave the zone. Probably via Timberwolf Mountain. It's probably the best way to go. Or we could do the Keeper's Pass route and then get over to Mystery Lake a lot faster, because we're heading to Mystery Lake. That's where we always go. That's where we get started. That's where the show starts. That's where you sort of get yourself established. At least that's how I do it. And then we can, and then because of the forge in Forlorn Muskeg, the only place to forge really. Don't listen to anybody else. They tell you otherwise. Don't listen to them. Forge in Forlorn Muskeg every time. Do it. Unless, well, I mean, sometimes not. It's not always, but I'm just saying. I'm just trying to make the point. That's the preferred place. That's the preferred place. So that's kind of the mission. We're going to be headed to Mystery Lake, and we'll get going over there. So maybe we'll do Keeper's Pass.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
I'm just thinking of that way out, because then we could go by the substation. Which is not a bad place to end up. Alright, I'm just going to save it like this, because I'm not sure if I want to sleep right now, or just do more cooking or something. So we're going to save it right here. Good start. Feeling like a champ right now. And thanks for joining me. Again, this is going to be a mapping run, so, but again, we have to sort of get our stuff together before we start mapping, so we'll get there. Okay, everyone, take it Shabby, and we'll see you on the next one.